Alright guys, welcome back to the next minute channel. So the number there 5492161. It's never too late to join my class. Alright. So you don't know. I had to reset the area again, Yeah man. The people that will find it late and thing. I might not make it. But anyway, we are focused on trying to pass. Just want you guys to be aware of it. So that's the number to call. 5492161. Or better with a WhatsApp, so you guys can just send me a WhatsApp. Alright, so it says the diagram not drawn to scale shows a prism with a cross section PQRST and length 20 centimeter. So the length is 20 centimeter, and it says PQRS is made up of a rectangle PQRT and a semicircle RST such that PQ is 6 centimeters and QS is 5 centimeters. So QR rather, QR. So both sides, opposite sides are equal, right? So that's the diagram. Let's see what they ask us to do. It says calculate the area of the cross section PQRS. So we're going to calculate the area, which is this portion here, PQRST. So first of all, let us identify what makes it up. This is a rectangle, and this is a semicircle. So it's half of a circle. So the area for the cross section would be the rectangle plus the area of the semicircle. So let's find the area for each. For the rectangle, it's very easy. That's length times width. That's 5 times 6 plus it's half of a circle, so that makes it pi r squared. But since it's a semicircle, we're going to be dividing by 2 pi. It's half of it, alright? So they said take pi to be 3.14, so we have to obey them, right? So it's 3.14 times 9. Alright, let me do it the easier way. Some persons might not see what that means. Alright, let me just show you that one. Since this is a rectangle and all of it is 6, that means half of it would be 3. So right here is 3, and this side would be 3 centimeters. So to get the 9, it's 3 squared. So it means 3 multiplied by 3. So this part works out to 30. So I'll punch that part in on my calculator. I remember we're supposed to divide it by 2. Calculator, do it, guys. Write it out for yourself. I want to get. So I get 28.26 for the top part. So now all of these divided by 2. So 22 1 time, 28 4 times, 22 1 time, 26 3. So our final answer would be 44.13, because you have to add both of them, right? So the area, remember, area is 2 dimensions, so that's square. Alright. They say an engineer needs a similar prism whose volume is not more than 900 cm cube. Estimate in cm cube the length of the longest prism he can use. So it says not more than that. Alright, let's check. Since we know the area for the cross section, all we have to do is say, alright, the volume divided by the area, and that will give us the length. It's not more than 900, so it can be 900. but not more. So I have to divide this by what we got for the area, which was 44.13. So I'm calculator 900 divided by 44.13, which gives me 20.39. So it's 20.39. I'm gonna round it off to just one decimal place. And I'm gonna do a little trial and error. 20.4. I'm gonna see if this pass 900. So I'm gonna multiply 44.13 times 20.4. If it pass it, I got an issue. Alright, this gives me 900.252. So I'm gonna work with the 39 and see what I get. So it's 44.13 times 20.39, which give me 889. So I'm gonna work with this. If I round it up, so it's 89. This is what the volume will be. Area of base times height. Pretty close. So I'm gonna work with this as the answer, and not this, but if I go pass it. Alright, let's go. Hit the like button, guys. We got Cassandra Smith. Alright, guys, another one. Let's go. It says, in the diagram not drawn to scale, ST is equal to 6, WR 11.2 meters, WT 14.8 meters, and angle WRS equal 90 degrees. Calculate your answer to one decimal place, the length of RS. How would you guys approach that? Let's go. What's the answer, guys? One decimal place. If you're watching the playback, please ensure you like the video. If you're on, leave a comment now, guys. What's the answer for that? Says calculate the answer to one decimal place. Alright, let's go. So I want you guys to focus on the big triangle, which is RWT. Alright. So the hypotenuse is 14.8. So this is our hypotenuse. Either side, well, if we're looking from this angle, we have opposite here. Since we don't really have an angle, it doesn't matter. We can name either opposite, either adjacent. Alright, so to find RS, what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking if we could find the entire length for this, then subtract 6, then that would give us our answer. Now we're gonna use the Pythagoras theorem because we know two sides of a right angle triangle. So let's go. So it's the hypotenuse square minus the adjacent side square. Whether it's adjacent or hypotenuse, it doesn't matter. Let's put that in our perspective. So we have 14.4, no, that's 8 square minus 11.2 square. So I'm gonna use my calculator. Let's go. So it's 14.8 square, which turns out to be 219.04. Who got that? And then we're gonna minus 11.2 times 11.2. 125.44. Alright, so I could do the maths. So it's 219.04. Calculating around 100 sometime. So I have to write down because it's not moving so wonderful. Grateful for it. Alright, so I'm getting 93.6. So this is 93.6. And then now we are supposed to find the square root. So it's going to be 9 point something. So it's 93. It's the square root of 93.6. Which work out to 9.67. Alright, they did say round it up to 1 decimal place, so I'm gonna round it up from now. So this we're gonna add 1 to the 6, which is 9.7. That's not the answer though. The answer, all of this measures 9.7. So what we're gonna be doing is to subtract 6 from that. So that will give us what, 3.7. And that would be our answer for this. Alright. All of it is 9.7, but this point is already 6, so that's fine. Alright, let's see now. This says the measure angle RTW, which is RTW. So this is the angle right here. So how can we find this angle right here, guys? RTW. Let's just put this and call it theta. How do we find that? Work out that and let me know, guys. 1 minute to do that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You can do this, guys. Exam is near. Please remember to share. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Alright, let's look at the solution now. Alright, let's go. So, how we can look at this, we can use the trig ratio. Since we are looking from this angle, this will be our opposite side in this case. And this is our hypotenuse. So all we have to do is to say opposite of an hypotenuse, that's sin. You have to know the trig ratio and that, alright? So it's 11.2 divided by 14.8. When you're charging your calculator, you're gonna get 0 point something. So it's 11.2 divided by 14.8, which works out to 0.75675. Some other numbers are there. 6 again and then 7. But guess what? Work with that, right? So now you're gonna press shift sin and you're gonna see something like this. And then you press this number and press equal. Whatever your calculator give you, that's your answer. So let's do that. So press shift, or in some cases the calculator is second. The yellow button something there, yeah? So shift sin 0.756756. I got 49.1, so this angle works out to 49.1. I'm going to replace this 49.1. So the measure of the angle is 49.1 degrees. Very nice question indeed. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Got an exam to pass. Let's go. Come on, you can do this, man. You can do this. Keep pushing. I know it's not easy, but we gotta do what we gotta do, ain't it? Yeah, man. See him so. Alright, guys. So here we have a cumulative frequency curve. I'm not gonna draw the curve, however, I'm gonna show you guys how you can do it. Alright, very easy. As I said, table below shows how the minutes taken by our students. In fact, I will do it on another video and draw it for you guys. Alright, I don't have all this right now. As I said, table shows the minutes taken by students to complete a science experiment. We record it on the group. So what this is saying that the number of students that who completed, and this is the time, right? So from 1 to 5 minutes, only one person were able to do that. From 6 to 10, 2 persons. 11 to 15, 5 persons, and so on and so on. Alright? So what we're going to be doing, we're going to find the total persons, and that will be the cumulative frequency. So they started off first nicely, and let me show you how they got 3. So they start off with 1, and then they something like this. You add 1 to the next one coming up. Alright, so 1 plus 2 give you 3. So for this one we are at 3, so we're gonna add 3 plus 5, which gives us 8. And you continue just like that. You're at 8, add the next number in the row, which is 7. So that's 15. Now we just continue like that. Don't make it look like it hard, guys. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Let's go. Let's go. So this gives us 25. And then we're at 25, so we add 15. That's what 40. And then 40 plus 8 equal to 50. No, 48. I think I'm thinking about the answer here. So it will be 48. So the two one I was saying 48 and 2. And you have gotten only 2 marks to do this. So it's not very hard. But nevertheless, 2 marks is very valuable. If you were to draw the graph now, what they see, I'm not going to get to do the graph now, but I will do it in a video when I have all the tools and stuff. It says on the grid, I don't know where that is. It's a completely two. You must use 2 centimeters to represent 5 minutes on the x-axis, so that's the horizontal axis, and 2 centimeters to represent 5 students on the y-axis. So the number of students is going to go on your y, and the cumulative or the time that is going to go. But what we're going to do, we're going to just, for each of them, we're going to find what we call the upper class boundary. So it's basically midway between this and this. And the way you can look at it, you just add in 0.5, alright? So it's continuous. So this will be 10.5. So these are the points that you will be plotting against these. So you add plot 5.5. Remember, this is your x-axis, and this is your y. They told us, even if they didn't told us, we should have known, alright? When you continue like that, the upper class boundary, 15.5, 20.5, and then 25.5, would have done this in a separate column. And then what you guys would do is to plot it against each other. So this is your x-axis, so you know x-axis run from left to right. You plot the boundary. As I say guys, I'm not doing it. Just giving you guys an overview. So you would have plot 5.5 against 1. And they give you the scale, whatever scale they give you, they use it. You guys will see what I'm doing though. So you put your 1 here, so 10.5. That match with 3, you go up to 3. Next will be a 15.5 when you continue like that. 15.5 go with 8. It will be probably about here. And you continue on that part. Alright. Let's go into another question. Alright, students sometimes are so scared of these, but there's nothing to be scared of. Alright, so it's very easy. I've been doing a number of these lately. I'm deliberately searching for them because I know my students express their concern about them. So I'm just trying to get them familiar with these as possible. So guys, enjoy. Alright, so this one says, let me pick it up a bit. Table below show the number of dots and lines in each figure. Study the pattern in the table and complete the table by inserting the missing values in the rows number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so first, before we do nothing, guys, you have to try to figure it out. Alright. I'd shown you guys in an earlier video how I figure it out, and it always seems to work. As I said, no one taught me this, so I don't have a overview of it. Say, okay, do step 1, step. This is just how I do it as an individual. Alright? And I encourage my students. So what I normally do, I look at the difference. So this now, the difference is plus 3, plus 3. That's what you say. Use what they give you. So I know, so I'm going to be multiplying by 3. So I say 3x. Right? Equals something. And you must get it to 4. So what I normally do, I say put 1 there. 3 ones 3. So I need to add 1 to get 4. That's how I do it. But sometimes I would have to go ahead now and try it for 2. So 3, 2, 6. No. Yeah, 3, 2, 6. Because they're going to replace that. I try it if it works for all of them. Once it works, I'm down for you. 3, 2, 6, 6 and 1, 7. You see? Alright, try it now. 3, 3 is 9 plus 1, 10. So we know so that one here is going to be 3x plus 1 based on that. Alright? Which is this right here. So this is the key. Alright, and do you see anything for this now? 6, 6, 4, 5. Difference of 5. Difference is also 5. So my measure that answer multiplying by some constant 5x. Do something and that equals 6. Put 1, 5, 1 is 5. We need to add 1 to make 6. So it will be 5x plus 6. Alright, and then now we plug in the marks with 4. So what I'm going to do, plug in 4 here, so I'll add 1. I think this one was easy. 3, 4 is 12 and 1, 13. And then we'll do the same thing for this. 5 times 4, that's 20 plus 1, which works out to 20. Alright. And then say for this, entries omitted from 5 to 10. And then give you for 10 now. No change, guys. So put 10 there, add 1. But remember, that's the equation that goes on. 3 times 30 and that 31. No long talk. Now we'll do the same thing. 4 times, no, 10 times, no, it was 5x. So it's 5 times 10. Alright, so I've gotten 4 marks for that. Oh, another one is here. So another 2 marks is possible. So now, they'll give you an answer, it work out to 49. So if you find out which one, you make it work out to 49. So what you're gonna do is simply just use what you know. That's already in maths, right? Add 1 to it and it equals to 49. So I want to find x. Subtract 1 from both sides so that it 3x equals 48. Now divide by 3. So x to it 16. So right here, so it will be 16. Alright, so because you know, so 16 now, we're gonna say 5 times 16. That's not hard, guys. Come on. So that gives us 80 plus 1, which works out to 81. So we don't make maths be complex when it's easy. Just meds it, guys. Alright, and for the formula, we should have to work out from the beginning to get all of this. I always wonder why Cxc do this. Because guess what? You know, say have some students who can figure out the pattern, but they cannot figure out that part here. I've had students who struggle with that aspect of it. They can figure out the numbers. Because think about it, you could literally just add. Because look, if it go up by 5, right? We know, say, with the 5, we just add 5 again. So then you get 26, and you get 31, and so on, and so on, and so on. So I think some persons can figure out that aspect of it, but find this aspect a bit challenging. But see, you get all the marks. And that's what we want, guys. That's what I want for you guys. Hit the like button. Alright, guys, so let's look at the function now. Function f of x and g of x are defined as follows. F of x is equal to 3 divided by 2x plus 1. And g of x is equal to x squared. Let me just pick it up a bit. It's a bit small. Yeah, I think that is better. And it asks us to find g to the negative a half. Alright. So what we're gonna be doing. Oh, may I give you guys 1 minute to finish that first? So try it first, guys, and let's go. Everybody have go pass the year and the next year and the next year. Alright, so let's put things in perspective. So we take g, right back g first, which is g of x. Everybody must finish now. What's the answer, guys? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna replace negative 1 over 2 with x. Alright, so it's negative 1 over 2 squared. You can even rewrite this if you want like this. Negative 1 over 2 times negative. Negative times a negative, that's 1. Right, positive and then that. So the answer would be a quarter. Who got that correct? Let me check in the chat. Alright, and then now we're asked to find fg negative half. We could just plug this in because we know this to be negative half already. So we could just plug this in, but I'm gonna do it the longer way. We are combining, alright? So fg, f is 2x plus 1. I'm gonna do it right back x, which is x squared. So this is g, and then now we're gonna write back this. So this is our x already. So we have 2x plus 1 all over 3. You know this is gonna work out to a quarter. So we have a quarter. Alright. So now we're going to multiply 2 times a quarter and add 1. And that will give us our answer. 2 ones 2. So we have 2 over 4. So that works out to a half. So it should be a half plus 1, which works out to 1 and a half. So FG negative 2 work out to 1 and a half. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Alright, so it says write an expression in x for f inverse of x. So we're just finding the inverse of f. Let's see what f was. So f was 3 divided by 2x over 1. So you guys try that, alright? Let's go. So it's 3, 2x plus 1. What would be the inverse for that? 1 minute, guys. Let's go, let's go. 1.5 minutes. What's the answer? Let's go. Alright, guys. So the first thing you want to do, type in your answer. Let's compare. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, just follow the rule. Alright, so I want to change the function to y as a graph, right? And then we interchange x to y and y to x. So anywhere x is, you put y, and anywhere y is, you put x. So now we want to make y the subject of the formula. What I would do, I would try to get rid of the denominator. So I'm going to multiply by, so it's going to be x times 2y plus 1. Once you get maths, and you get fraction and bracket, try to get rid of those, alright? So I'm going to expand the bracket, so I'm going to get 2xy plus x equal 3. Oh, this is tricky because I want to get y by itself, y the subject. So we get rid of the plus x, it don't matter because this is going to be 3 minus x So we're gonna do it to xy. Probably could, when if I'm down here, I probably could rewrite it as y to the negative 1. Y to the negative 1. Oh, I see it, guys. Oh, sometimes doing not going on. Alright, so now we want to get rid of the x and y. So we do the inverse, which is divided by 2x. Yo, maths can be so difficult sometimes. Honestly, so that that had me a while ago, like, yo, I didn't know where I'm to go from there. And it was so easy. So guys, just use your knowledge to figure it out, alright? So this would be our answer. Alright? Alright, so this one said the figure below not drawn to scale shows a circle with center O. The radius of the circle is 21 centimeter. And the angle HOK is 40 degrees. Take 5 to be 22/7. Determine the area of the minor sector HK. So you want to find the area of the minor sector HOK, which is this. Alright, so you want to find the area of all of this. Now, to find the area of the sector is just a fraction of the circle. So it's the angle we're considering, which is 40 degrees over 360 times pi r squared, which is the area for the entire circle. We only want that portion. So let's go to the 40. Should work from here, so because we have more space. 40 over 360 times pi r squared. So they did say use 22/7. I guess because it's a multiple of the radius, so it's 21 times 21. Essentially it's 1. Now use the calculator because take time. 22 times 3 gives us 66. So you multiply 66 by 21. So that's 1,386. We can reduce this, right? Divide by 10. So that's give me 1/9. So the answer now would be this times 1/9. Let's see if we can just divide this by 9, and that will give us our answer, right? For the area for the entire sector, which is exactly 154. So that's good. 154. Remember, its area is 154 centimeters square. The area of the triangle HOP. So we're gonna use half AB sine C. Let's go back up. Can name this side A and this side B. So this will be 21 since it's also a radii, and this now would be my sine C. So that's 40. So half AB. That's our 21 times 21 times sine C, which is 40. Use the calculator for this. 21 times 21, that gives us 441, and then we divide by 2. So it's 441 divided by 2. Which works out to 220.5. On the calculator working, guys, that's all we have to be 220.5. Sine 40, work out that part. So you press sin type in 40 equal, that's 0.642. 0, write out everything, 0.647876097. So I'm just gonna press multiply by 220.5, which works out to 141.73. Just gonna make it to do this, alright? So you get an max 2 marks for that. Remember it's area, so it will be centimeter square, right? Because it's area. Alright, let's go back up. So that was 154, and it makes sense because the sector would have a larger area, right? So this is the sector, this is the triangle. So from a city shade, you know they're not gonna ask for that. So they want the area for the shaded region. Now the area for the shaded region will be the sector area minus the triangle. That should be easy. So that's the easiest part of it, even though it's have more marks. I'm not sure why. So the area sector was 154 minus 141.73. Let's see why this works out. So 154 minus 141.73, which gives us 12.27. It's a very small area, 12.7, and again the unit is centimeters. Oh, this one is actually worth 2 marks. Okay, so that would actually worth 2 marks. I was saying 3. So it's actually 2, 5. So that's 7 marks, guys. So hope I'm helping you guys to pass the exam. Alright, so everybody should lock off circuit theorem by now. I've done so many videos on circuit theorem. So everybody should be able to solve this. Let's go, guys. It says ADC. What will be the value of ADC? Also ACD, CAD, and OEA, and that's it. So that's worth 8 marks. Will you guys be able to get the 8 marks in circuit theorem? Let's go. Alright, so let's just find ADC. So ADC would be this angle right here. So guys, I think this one is easy because it's coming from the diameter. So that means it would be half. The angle at this circumference is half the angle at the center. Alright, so since it's coming from the diameter, it's actually 90 degrees. And that is our answer. So you get 2 marks just for that, and you give your reason in your writing, alright? Angle subtended by a diameter. A triangle given 90 degrees. So this one right here, because it's coming from the same, this diameter here, this will be 90 also. Alright, but they didn't ask for that, so I could just put in with them out. But they asked for ACD, which is this angle right here. You can figure this out. Vertically opposite angles equal. So this will be equal to 72. So I'm going to try both ways and see if I get the same answer. This is vertically opposite to this. So that means that this is 72, this is 72. Angles at a point add up to 180. So all I have to do is just say, okay, 72 plus 72. That gives me 144. So these two add up to 144. So everything at 360, right? So So I will have to be minus 144 to get the 42 that is there, which works out to 216 for the two of them, but the two of them are going to be equal. So we can divide by 2 and that will give us value for right here and right here. So let's work out that. That's 108 for each. And we could look and say angles on a straight line, you know. Oh man, you did that. Never have to do that now, guys. But sometimes I just move, right? So angles on a straight line. Could I use that, you know? This plus this are 180, right? I don't know about this. So this works out. So this works out to 108. And because this is 108, these are both isosceles. So all we have to do is say, alright, 180 minus 108 gives us 72. So the value for the two angles is 72. And divided by 2, and it's equal to 36. So this is 36, and this is also 36. Alright, all of these are 90, but these are 36. So this should be 36 minus 90. So 90 minus 36. 54. This should work out to 54. I'm going to use a different color. But this part here should be 54. And this one is equal to this one. So both of them are equal. So this is here 180 here, 104, 108 plus 72 here. So both of them correct. This one works out to 36 right here. So let's drop in the number then. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Alright, so that's that. Alright, what them ask for now? ACD. So ACD, that is what we're 36. We could use angles in a triangle for this one. Or you can say isosceles triangle. These angles equal, because that's what we do. So you put the rule. Alright, they ask for CAD. So we'll go back up and see what that is. CAD. That works out to 54. And you could give another reason. Angles in a triangle are up to 180. Alright. So the final one, OEA. OEA. Go back up. OEA. So that's OEA. So that is this angle right here. Considering, I could find it considering the big triangle. I'm going to highlight it in a different color so you guys can see. So I'm going to use green. Green and mean, that I'm meaning. Alright, so I'm going to consider this triangle. And of course, guys, there's other way we can do it, but this one kind of stand out to me, so I'm going to use it this way. Alright, so I'm going to use angles in a triangle out of 180. So I know that is 180 minus 36 plus 54. That's supposed to give you 90. So these two give you 90 plus 36. So we could have actually subtract this from 36 and give us the answer. Look at it a long way. Long way not gonna hurt nobody, right? So let's go. So it's 90 plus 36, which gives us 126. So our final answer would be, that should be 54. 180 minus 126. So it is 54. This one works out to 54. So here we have it to solve for everything. Alright. So guys, I'm gonna end the video here. So now, big up everybody for watching. So I really appreciate you all. Alright. Bedtime now. I'm out. Without see you guys in another video.